Sahih al-Bukhari 1801. Narrated Jabir. The Prophet forbade going to one's family at night on arrival from a journey. Sahih al-Bukhari 1802. Narrated Humayd. Anas said, whenever Allah's Messenger returned from a journey, he, on seeing the high places of Medina, would make his she-camel proceed faster, and if it were another animal, even then he used to make it proceed faster. Narrated Humayd that the Prophet used to make it proceed faster out of his love for Medina. Narrated Anas. As above, but mentioned the walls of Medina instead of the high places of Medina. Al-Harith bin Umar agrees with Anas. Sahih al-Bukhari 1803. Narrated Abu Ishaq. I heard al-Bara saying, the above verse was revealed regarding us, for the Ansar on returning from Hajj never entered their houses through the proper doors but from behind. One of the Ansar came and entered through the door and he was taunted for it. Therefore, the following was revealed, it is not righteousness that you enter the houses from the back, but the righteous man is he who fears Allah, obeys his order and keeps away from what he has forbidden, so enter houses through the proper doors. 2.189. Sahih al-Bukhari 1804. Narrated Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, traveling is a kind of torture as it prevents one from eating, drinking, and sleeping properly. So, when one's needs are fulfilled, one should return quickly to one's family. Sahih al-Bukhari 1805. Narrated Zayd bin Aslam from his father. I was with Ibn Umar on the way to Mecca, and he got the news that Safiya bint Abu Ubaid was seriously ill. So, he hastened his pace, and when the twilight disappeared, he dismounted and offered the Maghrib and Isha prayers together. Then he said, I saw that whenever the Prophet had to hasten when traveling, he would delay the Maghrib prayer and join them together, i.e. offer the Maghrib and the Isha prayers together. Sahih al-Bukhari 1806. Narrated Nafi. When Abdullah bin Umar set out for Mecca intending to perform Umrah, at the time of afflictions, he said, if I should be prevented from reaching the Kaaba, then I would do the same as Allah's Messenger did, so I assumed the ram for Umrah as Allah's Messenger assumed the Ihram for Umrah in the year of Hudaybiyah. Sahih al-Bukhari 1807. Narrated Nafi. That Ubaydullah bin Abdullah and Salim bin Abdullah informed him that they told Ibn Umar when Ibn Aziz Zubair was attacked by the army, saying there is no harm for you if you did not perform Hajj this year. We are afraid that you may be prevented from reaching the Kaaba. Ibn Umar said, we set out with Allah's Messenger, and the non-believers of Quraysh prevented us from reaching the Kaaba, and so the Prophet slaughtered his hadi and got his head shaved. Ibn Umar added, I make you witnesses that I have made Umrah obligatory for me. And, Allah willing, I will go, and then if the way to Kaaba is clear, I will perform the tawaf, but if I am prevented from going to the Kaaba then I will do the same as the Prophet did while I was in his company. Ibn Umar then assumed Ihram for Umrah from Dhul Hulayfa and proceeded for a while and said, the conditions of Umrah and Hajj are similar and I make you witnesses that I have made Umrah and Hajj obligatory for myself. So, he did not finish the Ihram till the day of Nahr, slaughtering, came, and he slaughtered his hadi. He used to say, I will not finish the Ihram till I perform the Tawaf, one Tawaf on the day of entering Mecca, i.e. of Safa and Marwa for both Umrah and Hajj. Sahih al-Bukhari 1808. Narrated Nafi. Some of the sons of Abdullah told him, i.e. Abdullah, if he had stayed, and not performed Hajj that year. Sahih al-Bukhari 1809. Narrated Ibn Abbas. Allah's Messenger was prevented from performing Umrah, therefore, he shaved his head and had sexual relations with his wives and slaughtered his hadi and performed Umrah in the following year. Sahih al-Bukhari 1810. Narrated Salim. Abdullah bin Umar used to say, is not the following of the tradition of Allah's Messenger sufficient for you? If any one of you is prevented from performing Hajj, he should perform the Tawaf of the Kaaba in between As-Safa and Al-Marwa and then finish the Ihram and everything will become legal for him which was illegal for him during the state of Ihram, and he can perform Hajj in a following year and he should slaughter a hadi or fast in case he cannot afford the hadi.